video for the Xoro 7515 digital terrestrial receiver, we're just going to talk a little bit about the media player, okay? So to get into the media player, all you have to do is hit the menu button and just arrow over here as far as the USB menu, and then arrow down to multimedia and press OK. So we're in then. So you have four options within here. So PVR here on the right is actually how to play back your recorded TV programs, but the other ones then are individual menus for movies, photos and music, okay? So obviously with a hard drive or memory stick or something like that plugged in with your music, photos or movies on them into the front USB port on the 7515, you can just access then this menu, and we're going to start with music, okay? So I just have a drive here that has a few samples of different little bits and bobs we use for testings here. So I'm just going to go into my tunes folder here. So I just have a couple of ones here and we're just going to play them. So you can use the arrows just to highlight the ones you want and press OK. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn up the volume here and hopefully you can hear it. Okay, I'll go down to this. So you can hear it playing away there hopefully, and just to stop that, just press the stop button, okay? So you can just exit out then and you're back to the multimedia menu. So the next thing then is we'll go into photos. So I'll just go down to my pics folder here. So you can see there's a couple of ways you can go about this. So the first thing is you can just highlight the picture you want and press the OK button, and the picture will come up on screen. If you hit the exit button, then you go back to the menu. But a handy thing to do is to actually just play them all as a slideshow, so you don't have to be worrying about scrolling through using your remote and things like that. Now the interesting thing about the slideshow is you should always make sure that the first one in the list is actually highlighted, okay? Because the slideshow will start from the one you've highlighted. So if I was to start the slideshow from the last one here, I'm only going to have one image in it, okay? So make sure that you have highlighted the first one in the list. And if you just press the play button, then you'll see a little slideshow of a few pups. And then when it's finished, then it'll just exit back out to the actual menu of the pictures, okay? So that's basically that. So I'll just exit out there and we'll go down to the movies option. So I'll just go down to my flicks folder here. So I just have a few little sample files in here of different types of films, okay? So when we get in boxes to test and things like this, we have a drive here that maybe have 30 or 40 different types of video on it, okay? And it just gives us a good idea of what the box is capable of handling. So I have to say now, with the Xoro 7515, it did play the vast majority of what I threw at it, so it was impressive from that point of view. The one thing that we'll just show you in this example is this particular one here at the bottom, xvidmp3.avi. Now the reason I want to show you this one is by far and away the most common format that people will have films downloaded in, or on hard drives, memory sticks, things like that, will be in AVI format. Now an AVI is not an AVI, it's not just an AVI, I should say, okay? Within an AVI you can have a multitude of different things called codecs, both audio and video. Okay, but as I say, the most common one that people would have is this one here called xvidmp3, okay, and this box can play them. So just to play it, I press OK. Just give it a second to initialize. So you can see it pulls up a thumbnail then, and towards the top of the screen then it has this start, resume and exit button, okay. So I'm just going to say start, resume, okay. So to bring it up full screen then, all you have to do is simply press the red button on the bottom left of your remote control, and there you go, it's playing away. So within that then you can fast forward through the film a little bit at different speeds, hit pause to bring you back to just normal viewing, you can rewind through it, things like that. So just all the normal stuff. You know, if you wanted to go up and make a cup of tea, just hit the pause button. When you come back, press play button and it resumes away like that. Okay, so just to get out of that then, all you have to do is simply hit the stop button and it brings you back to the menu. And then just to get back to normal live TV, just hit the exit button a few times and you're back there watching normal live TV. So that's basically it, just a little bit about the media player on the Xoro 7515 digital terrestrial receiver.